It's like the final countdown here. We're gonna go fight Baramos right now, actually. His castle is fairly small, by the way, but tricksy. It is definitely full of tricks. So, just to do everything all proper-like, I'm gonna stay at an inn. We're gonna save the game, because you really should be doing that. I saved one off-screen at Aliahan, but, you know, I got a phoenix for crying out loud. You gotta save progress like that. So we'll visit the nymphomaniacal queen of Isis. Alright, and then we're going to be raiding Baramos' castle, and we saw that already. So, we're getting pretty close to the end of this Let's Play here. Maybe not as close as you think, but close nonetheless. Alright, let's get out of here. It's quite the walk. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, Necrogon Mountains were more or less in Africa. So we're gonna just hop on Ramia and go south a whole bunch. I know it looks like she's going slow, but it's actually normal walking speed, and you can't get into any battles. Actually, there it is. There we are. You might recognize that song if you've played Dragon Quest VIII. Alright. Welcome. Glad we got that piece of information out of the way. And I don't really remember how to get around here too well, but that's okay. We're just gonna do it au naturel. For the record, there's some pretty tough enemies around here. Oh goodness. We do not want that metal babble to run away. Evil Mage, they can be kind of bad. The real bad ones here, in my opinion, are these enemies called stone statues. They've got absurdly high attack power. You'll see that the damage reflected back against that guy, it's because the hero was wearing blade armor. If you attack someone wearing blade armor, you're asking for trouble. Don't run. This looks good, everybody. One more. Please? Please? Oh, jeez. Don't run now. There we go. If you want lessons in Heartbreak, I suggest trying to farm experience off of liquid metal enemies. You'll bring them down to 1 hit point and they'll run away, and you'll turn into someone like me. A hollowed out husk of a man. I'm gonna go right? Yeah, those stone men. They're not kidding around. We're gonna save them for last, because everybody else, well, we can pick them off more easily, and we don't want them to do the miscellaneous crap that they do. Later on in the game, there's enemies like these guys that are even tougher. But yeah. I don't know, they did 30 damage, that's a lot. Act impressed. Oh. Am I gonna have to pillage around this corpse? There's been a lot of stuff hidden around dead bodies in this game. Especially once you throw in the ones in the graves. Yep. Died clutching a small medal. It's a Citizen Kane-like moment, almost. Oh goodness. So these guys can breathe out snowstorms? I don't know if you saw what type of HP I had going into this fight, but this is what I got coming out of it. Holy cow, what a great level up. Yeah, I don't know, they were doing like 60 damage to everybody a couple times. It was not fun. Alright, and we're in business. One thing I haven't really, you know, done anything about is the relative lack of defense of my characters. Uh-oh, this looks disappointingly familiar. My characters aren't really well suited to taking a lot of spell damage. Their normal defense is okay, but not so much the magic defense. Alright, and fun fact, both of my sages just learned Day-Night, which is a spell that just switches it from day to night. I have no idea why they charge 12 MP for it. It's not that valuable. Alright. Step Guard. This is when that spell shines. And it only costs 2. Now that thing saves you from all sorts of peril. Peril. Say it with me now. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just sort of feeling things out right now. This looks good. Nope. Alright, so the characters have been taking a bit of a pounding, but I'm going to continue on. I think we'll be okay for a couple more fights. The paralysis is starting to wear off. That's always a good sign, right? I really want to get those treasures, but I mean, this is a very non-obvious area. I've done it? Nope. This isn't where I want to be. I don't think. Oh goodness. I am confused. That, I'm pretty sure, leads to the end. I want to pillage those treasure chests. So, I'm going to head back real quick. Alright, so we're continuing backtracking. Sorry everybody, I'm just a little distracted by trying to figure out where the heck everything is. 15 damage a pop if you step on those, so I recommend Step Guard every time. It wears off sometimes when you leave the screen, other times when you just aren't directly exposed to them anymore. Kind of devil... oh. That was anticlimactic considering my reaction. Main character just learned Boom, which does decent damage to all enemies. My sages both know it already. Alright. Now I think there was one staircase that I didn't take here. I forget all about it though. This one? No, this doesn't seem right. Well, shows what I know. Always nice to have one of those on hand. Misery Helmet. I would be a bit apprehensive about equipping something like that. Demon Axe. I would also watch out for equipping something like that. Cursed equipment is really bad. The nature of the curse varies from item to item. Well, I'll just show you real quick. Alright. So it does something, a very common thing that happens. Alright, that reduces the character's luck to 0. That's actually not that bad considering its defense power, but it's, you know, still sucks. You also have to go see a priest and have them and pay them to decurse you, and you lose the piece of equipment. Whereas normally you can sell cursed equipment for at least some profit, right? So think about it. there are some situations where it's whoops, useful to have cursed equipment. Like in Dragon Quest VIII, you can put them in your alchemy pot and turn them into marvelous and special weapons. They're actually often really good, and yeah, there's ways to decurse the actual weapon, not just get rid of it once you've equipped it. Alright, now we're off to find Baramos. Alright, this is it, people. Which means it's time to end the video.